The casual gaming space. While I tend to prefer games with a bit more intensity, I'll admit to also being a fan of something simple and satisfying to veg out with. Casual puzzle games are thus a bit of a staple, with the preferred format being a solid match, 3 puzzler, but I've developed an appreciation for many other styles as well. Where I tend to be a bit more jaded, though, is seeing new versions of puzzle games I've played a few too many times that fail to really do much of anything different to stand out in any way. Unfortunately, for the most part, my cat falls squarely into this trap. Assuming there still may be those unfamiliar with this style of puzzle, it's somewhat akin to what you do in a typical game when trying to manage your inventory the best you can. Except instead of weapons, gear, and potions, you'll be doing it with a variety of cats. Each type of cat has its own size and configuration, and with each new stage the challenge is simply to fill the space you've been provided with those same cats, with it typically being pretty vital that you place the proper felines in the proper space to succeed. Now, if this somehow isn't a puzzle game variation you've already run into the ground before, there may be some appeal here. If you happen to be of the kitty-loving persuasion, that may make this a perfect match to boot. That said, while this may not be a particularly competitive puzzle space, this sort of game has been done quite a bit before, and there are some titles that have a little more flair and variety to at least attempt to spice up this pretty old and common format. Overall, my final score for the game ended up being a 6.4. Thank you for taking the time to listen to this review, and if you'd like more information or ideas of indie games worth checking out on Switch, be sure to click on the link provided in the description. Until next time.